6 weeks into this challenge, I've learned that you don't have to wait for the right moment to become the person you've always wanted to be. You can start acting like her right now. Be the girl who becomes her healthiest self. Be the girl who is on top of her finances. Be the girl who takes charge of her career. The one who truly loves and shows up for her family and friends. The one who lives life to the fullest. The one who nourishes her body and her soul. This challenge isn't about becoming someone else. It's about realizing you've had it in you all along. This week is all about living that truth. So I'm not gonna lie, I considered quitting 75 hard yesterday, and that thought has continued to kind of bop around in my head today as well. I'm still completely on track with the challenge, but I am considering quitting. And this all kind of stems from me doing some goal setting recently and just realizing that some of my day-to-day actions are not in line with my goals and the kind of person that I want to be moving forward. Halfway through tomorrow, we will be halfway through 75 hard. So in my mind, I'm like, you're halfway through, just keep on going. It's only 38 more days. But it's also very uncomfortable to be in a spot where you know that the actions that you're taking are not getting you closer to your goal and might actually be taking you further away from your goal. It's not a great place to be. And so I'm very, very conflicted. So I think what I need to do is just kind of take it day to day, like I have been the past couple of days, and try to see if it's possible for me to continue with this challenge while also starting to make some progress towards my goals. The biggest reason this is really bothering me is because part of it does involve my health. I'm not going to get into specifics, but I don't want to continue to do something if it's going to negatively impact my health at the end of the day, is what I'm trying to do. So we're going to see if we can make this work, keeping my goals in mind, making progress towards my goals while still doing 75 hard, but knowing that my goals and my health both need to take precedence over this challenge. So we'll see how things go over the next few days. I did just get home from work, so I'm going to head out to the barn, spend some time with my horses, which is always good for my soul, and we will go from there. After today, we are going to be in the second half of 75 hard, and it appears that it's going to be a daily occurrence that I consider quitting this thing. But regardless of that, we are continuing to grind. We continue to check off our tasks each and every day. And I think one of the keys of getting through the remainder of this challenge is going to be focusing on the basics of things like rest, recovery, and stress management. Because I would be lying if I said that the fatigue and the tiredness
is not catching up with me at this point. And I think that's what's driving my doubts and my questioning on whether to continue with this or not is just, I'm tired and I need to slow down for a second, catch my breath so that I can push hard in the second half of this challenge.
So for those of you who aren't up to speed, back, how long ago was it? A few weeks ago, the vet came out. Diesel got diagnosed with shivers, which is a neurological disorder that does not have a cure. Love that for you. And he also had a very, very sore back. And since the vet has been out, I've basically done nothing with Diesel. I shouldn't say nothing. We've gone for hand walks out in the pasture. Our pastures are very hilly, so it is a bit of a workout, but it is substantially less than what we are used to. Yesterday, out of the blue, my mom asked me how Diesel was doing. She asks me how he's doing from time to time, but she happened to ask me yesterday. On top of that, Lucas, my husband, also asked me how he was doing. Lucas never asks how my horses are doing. So the fact that both of them asked how he's doing and what I've been doing with him, they were both like, why aren't you doing anything with him? Like, you had the vet out, he's fine. Like, as of right now, the neurological condition is not impacting how he moves. Like yesterday, he was super spicy, running around, bucking in the pasture. There's no reason I can't do stuff with him. So, long story short, we're gonna pick out his feet and we're gonna head up to the arena. I'm still hesitant to ride him. We're gonna start with some groundwork, get him moving, see how he feels, and go from there.
We made it to Friday, and this week has been exhausting. Having the question of whether to continue with the challenge or not just constantly bouncing around in my head has been extremely fatiguing. And one of the reasons that I said I might discontinue the challenge is related to some health concerns. I did book a doctor's appointment for the middle of next week, and I have decided that how that appointment goes will determine whether or not I continue with this challenge or not. So hopefully in the meantime, having made that decision, I'll have a little bit less mental load, knowing that there's nothing that I'm going to decide in the meantime. I just need to get to that appointment and we can go from there. So until that appointment, I'm just going to work on continuing to check off the boxes, and here this weekend, just trying to rest and relax as much as possible.
Was I?
this week was incredibly challenging. So I took Saturday and Sunday to kind of reset and recharge. I still got all of my tasks done for those days, but I also took time to just relax and chill out so that hopefully I can start Monday on a bit of a higher note. I think week 7 is going to be pivotal in terms of me deciding whether to continue with this challenge. So make sure that you're subscribed to the channel so that you don't miss that. And until next time, we will see you next week.